Hi everyone. For today, we're going to be working on a journal entry that focuses on explaining one thing that we are thankful for today. And we are going to try out putting a craft into our writing. One of the crafts that we have been working on and we know a lot about are vivid verbs. They are action words that give the reader a more clear picture of what is happening. So I want you to take a quick look at the example that I gave you. The example says, I ran inside when I saw a snake moving in the backyard. Now that's all good and well. There are action words like ran because that's something that I can do. And then I can also see that the snake is moving. But if I wanted to make those verbs more vivid to the reader, I'm not going to just run. If I see a snake, I'm going to move a lot quicker than just running. So I'm going to cross out the word ran and I'm going to say sprinted, because I want to show my reader that I'm not just going to run away from this snake. I'm going to move as fast as I can. Now take a look at the verb moving. A snake can definitely move, but if I wanted to show the reader how that snake is moving, I'm going to cross out the word moving. And what's the action that snakes do? I know that they slither. So I'm going to write the word slithering instead, because then it shows my reader that they're kind of zigzagging through the yard, and because I saw that snake, I sprinted. So we're going to try out our vivid verbs in our journal entry today. And again, our focus is to think about something that we're thankful for. It could be anything. It could be you're thankful that the sky is blue today and it's not rainy and gloomy. You could be thankful that you got to sleep in a little bit later. And when I was thinking about what am I thankful for, I'm thankful for my cat, Ellie. And it's going to be my job to use vivid verbs and explain to the reader why I'm thankful for my cat named Ellie. So when I start, I want to introduce my reader to my topic. We always want to do that as good writers. We know that we have to indent. That's a basic convention that we've been talking about throughout all of these videos. So I want to introduce and orient the reader to what I'm writing about. So I could say there are many things I am thankful for, and I can fit that word thankful at the edge of the line. Thankful for. End of my complete sentence, so I'm going to put a period right there. But now I need to focus on that one idea. What am I thankful for today? And it is Ellie. So I'm going to write the word today, and that's an opener phrase. I can't just leave that word by itself. Today, I am thankful for my cat. And it's going to be helpful for the reader to know my cat's name, so I'm going to put a comma right there, Ellie. And I have to capitalize Ellie's name because it's the specific name of a person or a thing. My pets are kind of like my people, so I know that I always have to capitalize my pet's name, Ellie. But now I could call that my journal entry. I did tell you all what I'm thankful for today, but I did not explain why I'm thankful for Ellie. So that's what I'm going to continue to explain. So let's see. I work from home, as we all do. So as I have to capitalize the I every time I talk about myself. As I work from home. And that's an opener phrase, so I'm going to put a comma right there. Ellie has been a very helpful and I'm going to say the word attentive because she's paying attention to everything that I do. So helpful and attentive assistant. Now, some of you are probably thinking, this is crazy. How can a cat be helpful? And again, I have to explain to the reader how Ellie has been helpful. but I want to include a thought that I had of a lot of people think, that's something that people can do, think cats are lazy, but not Ellie, but not Ellie. Now I have to show the reader how Ellie is not lazy, and that's what I'm thankful for. So let's see. What does Ellie do to show that she is a helpful assistant? Ellie doesn't just sit in my lap. I want to think about my vivid verbs. Ellie curls up in my lap. Let's see, to keep me company. That's helpful, to keep me company. Sometimes it can get lonely working by yourself in a room, so luckily I have my Ellie to keep me company. So she curls up in my lap to keep me company. What else does Ellie do to show that she is a helpful assistant? When I am typing, that's an action word that I can do. When I am typing, she places her paws, she has more than one, she has her two front paws. She places her paws over mine to make sure my words are correct. End of my complete thought, but I still haven't shown how Ellie is helpful, and that's why I'm thankful for her. What else does Ellie do? Let's see. When I'm writing with a pen, let's see. Ellie has the worst timing ever. When I'm writing with a pen, she doesn't just love to hit my hand with the pen. She loves to, instead of hit or whack, I'm going to say swat. So when I'm writing with a pen, she loves to swat at my hand. Period. That's very helpful to me, especially when I'm trying to make sure that my writing looks nice and neat. Also, if I have a book or paper I am reading, Ellie doesn't just lay on this paper. I need to think about the action word, that vivid verb of what Ellie does. So she doesn't just lay herself across the paper, she sprawls out. And at the end of this, I'm going to include a picture of my cat, Ellie. She's not a little kitty cat. She's a little bit on the healthy side is what I like to say. She loves her food and she's pretty healthy, and some might say that she's a little on the plump side. Also, if I have a book or paper I am reading, Ellie, she doesn't just lay across. She sprawls across the pages to assist me in writing or reading. So I need to finish up my quick little journal entry. So I'm just going to include, I'm sure without Ellie's support, my work would be sloppy and incomplete. Ellie keeps me on task. So that's my quick. I'm thankful for my furry friend who keeps me company and on task. Period. So as you can see with a journal entry, you still have to explain, you still have to use details for the reader. Very quickly, I'm just going to circle a few of the vivid verbs that I used in my writing to really show the reader what kind of actions Ellie does. So some of them, the one where she swats at the pen in my hand, and how she sprawls out across the paper or the book. Those are vivid verbs that really show the reader exactly what Ellie does. There are other vivid verbs in my writing, but I encourage you to try out vivid verbs in your writing to explain what you are thankful for today. Bye for now.